One look in my eyes, you know. Smelling good. Hey, Title, what's going on, love? I figured something was wrong with the chat. I'm like, people is in here, but I'm not seeing no comments. What's going on, huh? I'm over here trying to apply to jobs. Oh, Lord. What it is, it hit me with it. I need to set myself up for a busy schedule because, like, once I'm done with everything, I'll be bored. My boo's long distance. I'm like, I need to do something. But I can't wait for Easter. Got plans for Easter. You say I was like, okay, got to. Because I was, that's crazy because I was just thinking about you, how you said, um, I need to get another source of income. And I'm like, definitely right about that. So I'm like, what would that other source of income be? So I'm trying to figure that out right now. Because some stuff I can't even claim as source of income. Like this tarot, back in like 2021, maybe 2022, I could claim it as like a source of income. But now that it's like, barely business anymore, I can't really necessarily claim it as another source of income, you know? Air sign, and you almost slipped and said Aquarius. Wait, what? I don't know if I remember. You talking about the read I gave you the other day? Oh yeah, definitely with that. But as far as like overall, on like a day, a day to day or whenever I get on, you know, it's still kind of like slowed than it was before. But definitely, I need all the sources of income I could get. I don't want to just depend on like one, especially if that one is not covering like mostly everything. You blocked them. It's really the blocking season right now. What happened? Yeah, block all Aquarius is not just. Oh, man. I want to take things to a more serious level. We'll see about that. I'm over here like, Spirit, please give me some clarity on things because I need a peace of mind. I'm so tired of being conflicted back and forth of what's the truth and what's not and what's going on. I say, you know what? I'm not going to question nothing no more. Just give me some clarity. I need to have a peace of mind. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Definitely got to prove it. Actions over words. I had to block this one dude the other day because he was all like, oh, you ain't giving me your time and da 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 da. And so, I was like, oh, my bad. I didn't know you really wanted me like that and da da da. Okay, cool. I'll get to know you more and give a little bit more of my time than I was. And then when I told him the so-called high standards that I had that he didn't agree with, then he like vanished. And it's like, what's the problem? Like, you wanted all my attention, you wanted this, that, and the third. Now all of a sudden, since I'm not accepting the bare minimum, now you gone. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? What did you think? You know what I mean? Like, how come I gotta bend over backwards and stuff like that for you, and be consistent and show you that, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, so got him out of there quick. Exactly, and sometimes I don't even give half-ass effort. Sometimes I don't give nothing at all. And delusional, crazy, entitled, cocky, whatever you want to call it, and think you just supposed to just be superwoman. And I told him that I was like, I'm not no dang on superwoman, and plus I don't know you like that yet. I'm barely even interested. You got to give me a reason to be interested in you. What are you talking about? I'll be extra consistent and stuff when I feel like you really true, and like you just show me that like the man takes the lead, and didn't lead me the right way, so your fault. Like, did you want me to be thirsty over you? I would not understand that because that wasn't gonna happen. Especially when they like got baby mama drama, this, that, third going on. Dusty broke this and had a nerve to think that they're the prize. Ooh, he asked you to come over. He was like, no, dang. How did he feel? Did he show any way of how he felt? If you got a question, you go ahead and ask it too, love. But ooh, hold on. Like something might be going on. They got a couple of ships open. Let me see. Tomorrow, I might accept some of them. He understood. Okay. Look at the girl. I just had to do that for myself. I said, what is it that I need to do to get to where I need to go? I'm like, I'm fed up. Because at this point, and I should have been did this because I would do that for other people too. It's like, I always be like, okay, when I'm going to move or when this is going to happen. At this point, it's not even about the when. It's about how in the fuck I'm going to make it happen. So I don't get the how, then it doesn't really matter about the when because it probably never happened if I don't figure out the how. So I'm like, how can I get this done? Like, what is it I need to do? Of course, it's like I gotta have income coming in and stuff, but it's like, where, how, what, when, can, like all of that. Why, like how's it gonna play out? Like, how should it play out? Give me some advice. I'm like, I'm fed up. Very logical, right? And that's definitely good. Get out your emotion because they can get in the way sometimes, especially when you're overly sensitive. That's why I had to tell myself like, quit getting mad and get even, or even not, even if it's not even, just leave it alone, let it go, walk away, you know. There's an age difference. As long as it's appropriate, who cares? Age ain't nothing but a number. Ain't nothing but a thing. Love and I have for you. It'll never change. I'm starving over. Okay, he in his 20s. Okay, fresh meat. Good Aquarius here for tidal wave, please, spirit. Should tidal wave give the Aquarius a chance? The Aquarius she's referring to right now here in the chat. Person she was referring to. Ooh. I'm getting a yes. And I feel like y'all gonna be able to do some cool activities together. We going definitely have you feeling young. Like y'all skipping school together or something, but go to the beach, go everywhere. Go to like a Nettie's or something. Y'all could be going to water parks. Oh man. I heard ain't no sunshine when she's gone, ain't no sunshine when she's away. She's always gone too long anytime she's gone away. I don't know why I heard roll the dice. Yeah, somebody gonna feel like you definitely can trust and open up to. Dang. Ooh, even if you feel like you want to control yourself and block yourself off, scared of being hurt or whatever case may be, it's like you still kind of naturally still open up. It's like even if you probably didn't really want to do that, it's like dang, like not blocked 10 twice. Could it be your fear? Could it be y'all need to understand each other a little bit more, and maybe it's a miscommunication? Could it be something else other than what you're thinking? Because with the two swords, that can talk about illusions too sometimes. Yeah, don't let what happened in your past kind of cloud your judgment. I just heard use your heart and not your eyes. That's my song. Use your heart and not your eyes. Maybe just relax your mind. You got time, then I got time. Yeah. Free your thoughts and watch them fly. Yep, free your thoughts. Free your mind. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm not saying nobody's perfect here, but I feel like it would be worth it. I mean, you got free will, you don't have to, but I don't see the harm of giving it a chance. So maybe, see a little bit more. Sometimes you don't know unless you actually see. That's why actions speak louder than words. Let him show you some actions. You probably barely gave him a chance to show some actions. Okay, like he the type that's gonna put the cover on you while you cold and you forgot to put it on. He the type that's gonna turn the heat up because he see you freezing in your sleep. Like sometimes he might do some things and you don't even do some things for you and you don't even see. But he ain't the type to brag about it. Like, hey, I did this to defend you behind your back. Give me credit and praise. You know what I mean? He just does it. And I mean, if you find out, you find out. All the better. Yeah, it's like I heard him say, "I'm not using you." Did y'all argue about being somebody using somebody, or is this future injury? I don't know. Or it could just be like in his mind, like you know, it's like he wants you to trust him. Like I'm not using you for this money, that money, this reason. Like He like, and I feel like he would try to explain, like, if I was to try to use you, I'd have been did this, or I would, and things are gonna start making sense, even if they don't at first. It's gonna start to finally make sense. Yeah, I'm here just because I'm not crying. Don't mean I don't care. I feel like he's the type that probably would more so cry like when big things happen, like the wedding and somebody passed on, hopefully not, or something like that. But like little stuff, I feel like probably won't really cry. I just heard toot that thing up, mommy, make it roll. He might only know like one dance, and you laugh at him. Maybe he only knows the sissy roll or something like that, and like you just sometimes you may be like, I like him, but I don't know why. When we got a match out here, I didn't notice that. Emperor and Empress. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Because I was only paying attention to the first couple of cards at first, but now as I'm looking down the line, oh my goodness, I love this. He accept your crazy, your good, light, dark, whatever. If you shut him in the pinky toe, he's still staying. If you got mad at him and withheld sex, he's still staying. If you got mad at him and only gave him like a little can of soda and like a little chicken wing, he's still staying. I'm so weak. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's like let's be ourselves here in the connection. I don't want none of us to feel like judged, because I'm gonna accept your weird, crazy side and this, that, and third. So I hope you accept mine too. what's it gonna be? Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be? Hey, more than friends. And I definitely feel like somebody might have a little bit of an influence here in the connection. I don't know if it's you, him, or both of y'all. Could be both. To where it's like social media or other opinions and stuff kind of get in the way. It's not really doing it on purpose, but it's like I never got shown examples of love and stuff, so I'm over here taking this person's guidance, that person's guidance, and I don't even know for real if it's good for me. And it's like somebody's like, let me tune out social media and like tap within and give myself my own goddamn own guidance, because this is like not leading me in the right direction, really. His last relationship, he told me it was hard for him to trust. Oh yeah. You didn't even give me a chance, hollering. He was like, peace. He was just trying to hit him quick. Wasn't anything to talk about, I'm hollering. Ooh, man. Yeah, I'm hearing this. How I did all this down there for you. This how you treat me. Oh man, cut it out. He over there want to make chips kebabs for you, make you some shrimp alfredo. Like he really do want to impress you and show you a good time, show you that he the one you should be with. But again, he feel like they ain't even give me a chance to really show everything. So now he feel a little rushed. Like let me hurry up and show her. Except my romantic gesture, I want to experience something meaningful with you. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we can escape together. We can work out together. We can moonwalk together. We can. He want to do everything under the sun with you. Maybe y'all both claustrophobic. I don't know. I heard I'm gonna be your doctor. Is that role play? And I heard I read your love Bible. So it's like he gonna pull out. It's like how it's like I can't read your mind. Maybe sometimes I could be able to tell that you're like not in the mood or this and that, but I can't read your mind. Let me know what your love language is so I can tend to it. Let me know this. Let me know that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be playing a guessing game. You might not be liking the guessing game that I'm playing. He might want to make you some chamomile tea. A mocha. Her lay your head on my pillow. He wants you to grab his balls. Oh Lord, Lordy Lord. Oh, we got luck is on your side. And when it's Sagittarius, this is like um, your perspective into the other world could change, or this could be like him giving you a gift. Um, is something. Look at the bigger picture. Something beyond your backyard kind of vibe. Okay, that's that Cupid's arrow. Love is in the air. I don't know what you're talking about. Just when love in the air, now you don't want it. But when love went in the air with all these losers, you wanted it. Your spirit is like, come on now. We're not doing this. Reach out. You know, it got to be him, or if it's you more, then it always have to be you. But whoever's reaching out more, get the other person a break. Seriously. I mean, it ain't like they ain't gonna stop reaching out because they really want you, but still, get the other person a break. Look at that 9 of Cups. Your wish is coming. The Sun card. I'm done. What's the problem? Because I don't see it. He want to eat it off the bone. What is going on? He want to eat it off the bone. Ooh, he might write you a song or a poem or something. Because why am I rhyming it all? He want to eat it off the bone. And you never coming home. All your problems gonna be gone. Ooh. Yeah, again, like all you just want to do is bring you chamomile tea, muffins, and shit, and you over here interrogating him. Which I kind of don't blame you. I mean, you got to know people's intentions and everything, right? So he trying to take you to the moon, like he really is trying to show you some stuff. He gonna take your pictures for you. I feel like he'll take a knee for you anytime. It don't even have to be just a proposal. He'll get your earwax out for you. He will do anything, I promise. I don't know why I'm getting like beard growing in. I don't know. Something could be about him could still be growing. uh, I'm hearing that song by Tinashe. I can see the future. Yeah, I heard milestones. He don't give a fuck about your past. Not like that of like if he was hurt or anything like that, but it's like I'm not judging. We can move forward. We ain't gotta worry. You know that kind of energy. Yeah, I feel like he take deep breaths and breathers and pauses before he flip out on you. Like he always thinks before he kind of like reacts, kind of thing. Because it's like I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to push her away. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You know. So it's like, woosah, close my eyes, kind of thing. Like I just heard spin the block. You can't get rid of me. Yeah. And it's like everything you might think is a flaw in you, he sees as not a flaw and perfect, and he switch it up. Like say if you had like little polka dots on your booty or whatever, he's like, shoot, it's a chocolate chip cookie to me, you know. And it's like I never thought about it. That's cute, and it makes me feel better, you know. Like he ain't playing with your ass. Or if he like works at a ice cream factory, it's like I'm always bring you ice cream. I'm gonna do this, girl. He is bringing shit to the table. If you had ever had a concern or work, it's like what you bring to the table. Oh, he's bringing everything to that dang on table. Matter of fact, he's bringing his table because the man supposed to have a table. He bringing his dang on table. And you're like, here, come on, sit, and reap all the benefits. Oh man. Okay. He don't want you to get your hands dirty at all. This the type that's like walk. I'm gonna walk on the street side. You walk on the safe side. I don't want you stepping in that pond or that mud. I don't want. You stepping in that dog shit. Like, oh, cut it out. Like, if you have an accident in your period in public, I'm hiding you and I'm walking you to the bathroom. Like, I'm there. And I'm hearing that Alicia Keys song Diary. And it's like I'm not letting people know your business. Like if y'all go to church together, but say you can't make it one day for some personal reason, then he goes, everybody worry about you. Like, hey, get off the business. She don't want y'all to know. Whatever the case may be. But oh, he's leaving people behind for you. That Knight of Swords. Oh, so we definitely somebody who puts you as a priority and would not like choose his friends over you. Definitely, he's like, F y'all, I'm gone. If they try to make him choose, he choosing you. Bye. Y'all ain't the ones I'm gonna be able to be sleeping with at night and this, that, and the third. So it's like, bye. Oh, you in the right hands, honey. Is all I could say. I'm seeing that reciprocation with the Six of Pentacles. And you about to get that healthy weight, eating good. I hope this gave you clarity. You got the Hangman in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Like I said, match Emperor, Empress, Strength card, World card, Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Sun card, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups, honey. I don't think I need to say more. I already agreed to sex. I don't know what you want from me, right? It's like I'm laying all these cards out on the table and I'm showing you everything. Shoot, it's up to you. But I ain't got nothing to hide. Yeah, it's definitely. It's like I don't got nothing to hide. I got everything to show and let you know. I'm kind of bragging in a good sense because I know I bring a whole bunch to the table, so I didn't even no reason for me to hide it anyway. Ooh, oh man, yes, keep me updated. I'm excited. I really am. Luck is on your side. I mean, the cards don't lie. I learned that. So dang, this really be resonating. Like, I ain't lying. Now, is things gonna be perfect? No, we all know that. But is he still young and probably have a younger mindset? Yeah, but that don't mean he ain't mature. True. There's be a lot of people that be mature for their age. So it's the young one saying, maybe that's it. I mean, some of us just naturally attract a certain type for whatever reason. I'm seeing 333. But yeah, you got free will. You don't have to go this route, but don't hurt to try either. It ain't like it's the end of the world. You can always cut it off. At any time. Things can change. Because I feel like you'll get further than you ever did in another connection. You're going to start noticing, like, dang, we kind of getting far. I never got this far with nobody else. And it don't even have to be, like financially or physically, because you might be thinking, well, I did move in with somebody before. But I could be talking about far as emotionally. You never got far emotionally with past lovers as you did, with this person or so. Maybe you did move in and all that, but that still don't mean you got far emotionally or some other ways, right? To be around longer. Interesting. Yeah, because the old men, they on their deathbed. Sorry. Oh, cut it out. That didn't sound harsh at all. I probably sound harsh. But I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying, like, they definitely got a lot of vitality, you know. And when men find love, they go for it, no matter what age they are. So obviously, if they ain't going for it, then you ain't the one. When they going for it, trust and believe, because men know quicker than women, and they take it serious. So we on to something. We is on to something because these older guys, again, they probably don't. More than likely, they probably don't went through a lot of women. They sick. They. It's a lot going on with them. You know what I mean? They might be stuck in their ways and stuff. I mean, the men do the same thing. That's why most men go out for younger women and stuff because they feel like, oh, these old women stuck in their ways. But some of them is malicious. It's more so like the older woman is gonna be expecting more and wanting money. The younger one gonna be dumb, and you know what I mean. So, I mean, they do the same thing. It is what it is. And their egos might be hurt. Like, dang, you know, left me for a younger guy. And younger guy might have more going on in him. It's like that's a shame. But no, I've seen this one girl. She's like, uh, she did everything for the man. Cook, clean, sex, met his mom. Very nurturing. This, that, and the third. Loved him, or not loved him, but just doing everything. But then said, I don't really love you. I don't want to be in a relationship. But I'm like, I'm not shocked or surprised. Men do that all the time. They do all type of stuff with a woman, even relationship stuff, and then turn around and be like, I don't love you. I never want a relationship. I don't want to, all the time. Not saying that's the advice, but it's just something that I had kind of like noticed. It's like that post didn't even move me or nothing like that. You'll think people like, oh wow, da 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 da, but it's like men do that all the time. Seriously. Ooh. Shit, can anybody judge us for God? What's meant to be is what meant to be. What makes you happy is what makes you happy. I mean, sure, I'll trade if I met a 20-year-old right now that was better, way 1,000 times better than my exes right now and wanted commitment. I would be committed. Well, I don't know about 20, but that's my prerogative, and that's your prerogative, and nothing's wrong with it. Maybe like 23, 24, I'll go the youngest. But then again, you never know. You never know until you're in it. If you're extremely happy, you might be like, fuck that. Let's go. You know what I mean? So you never know. Sometimes you can say something, but then you don't actually know what you'll do until you're in it. More established. Exactly. They got more energy and all that. So, oh man, legs probably hurting, can't work no more. And he ain't really make much for retirement and all that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey. And shoot, they be thinking more logical than emotional. Because some people might be like, oh, you'll be thinking about the money and this and the age and that and da da da. Sometimes you do got to think about those things. Shoot, I don't lay with my heart plenty of times, and it kind of led me the wrong way. I'm not saying don't use your heart at all, but use a little logic. Because just using your heart and not your brain, that's going off, you know, missing red flags probably. But yeah, I stopped caring about looks for. I used to care so much about looks, but now I don't get. I don't know. That's superficial. How you treat me is gonna matter more. Of course, I still don't want butt ugly. Like your teeth is real big and yellow. Your toe got a big bunion and it's dirty, and all this stuff is going on. Of course, but you ain't gotta look like a supermodel. You don't have to be the exact 100% type or nothing like that. It matter more about like how you treat me, how you're consistent, how you commit to me, how you understand me, how you console me. you know, how you care about my happiness, all that. It what matters way more than somebody just looking good to be next to or have sex with, or you know what I mean. Like that don't mean nothing. You say younger guys are at their sexual peak. Right. Whereas women hit it typically later. And oh, that's true because the body wants to make a baby before menopause. Exactly. And then not only that, most women probably know their body even more too throughout those experiences. Personality, most definitely, at all. Baby, you wonder why certain people copy certain people. It's like they have all the money, this, that, and the third, but it's like, F that, I want that person's energy. Their personality is like, it's too lit. Like, can't replace that. Can't replace it. Can't replace a person who really care about you with somebody who just looks good and for sure. Like, can't replace it. Where are the morals? Oh man, I can't believe it. That was a younger mindset, caring about some dang on looks. Like, who cares? They wasn't about it. Their looks made them. I mean, their personality and their heart and all that made them ugly. Like, who wants someone they argue? I mean, arguments is gonna happen in a relationship, but who wants someone who you argue with every 5 seconds, every minute? Y'all can never barely get along. They only want sex. They barely communicate. They dog you out. They use you. They abuse you in many ways. They cheat. They just do whatever. They don't care about your well being. You know, it's all about them. They they, they don't want to spend Christmases, or if they do, it's bad energy, and you can't even really enjoy it for real. And like, who wants that in a relationship? Seriously. And some people will throw all that out just because the person look good. And it's like, well, you look good, so it kind of makes up for it. No, it don't. Because it's gonna cost you a lot to recover. Looks fake, characters forever. Okay. And some people really, I used to think that, like, used to be embarrassed and stuff. But men especially think that they like, I can't bring no ugly girl home if my cousins and uncles ain't gonna be like, I see you and da 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 da. So, they go after the most looking ones mostly to impress other guys, which is weird. Just so they don't have to deal with that. But I would be like, screw y'all, I'm going towards the happiness. So yeah, I'll take the personality over the looks any day now. If we gonna be happy together and vibing like extremely high, I want that. I need that. Opposed to somebody who look good, but y'all together, y'all vibing really low. It's no happy family or anything like that. It's probably a separated, dysfunctional family if they're there and they're not a deadbeat and they're vanished somewhere. You can't find them. Well, she stealing from him the whole time. I'm so I'm so weak. Right. Oh, cut it out. And I think that could also come from like you judging yourself. So then you judge like others, you know, most of the time. That's probably where it comes from. Like you're already kind of like judging yourself and worry about judging from others. And then you also put that on to the type of person that you choose, you know? So ooh, that's a good one. Well, it's not good to do, but that's a good thing. You, he's just like with his brother, but she looks good too. It doesn't even matter. Exactly. Yep. Don't even matter. But men are visual. That's why it's a little like harder or trickier or different with men because they are visual creatures. So looks is gonna matter even more to them and probably be more challenging for them to let go opposed to women. That's why it take men longer, pretty much, to heal and all that. They'll quickly get up under another probably good looking girl and stuff like that versus a woman that more than likely is gonna take her time. But yeah, people want you to play these games. That's why I was like, I think I'm kind of like done listening to these so-called relationship guru kind of people and just listen to my own stuff and do my own thing because um, they got pretty much they got women and men going against each other mainly, and it's games really. It's like you got to look good all the time because men are visual creatures to do this, that, and the third. It's like okay, all this manipulation does shouldn't have to go on. It should be natural. I think people are settling and setting their way of thinking and trying to put it on everybody else. And some of the advice is not bad, but it's just like not everything is gonna be for you. I'm trying to clean these glasses. I need my new ones. They need to hurry up. Then he gets sick. She run away. He alone in her son because she chose looks over compassion. Dang, damn, damn. Right. And then he probably ran out of money and stuff. And she's like, okay, I'm going to the next one with the money. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's a game and it's a back and forth of just like one type of man and one type of woman, forgetting that there's different type of men and women out here, which is truly good ones, truly great ones, truly the ones who want to go straight forward and not play any games, but get caught up with these ones that want to do the two can play the game kind of thing, right? And it's like, oh, men don't date a broke man. He gonna do this and that, which I'm sorry, I do agree with that. But then also at the same time, you can have a man who's not so wealthy, but he still treats you good and he's still generous with his money, opposed to a guy who maybe has it and gives it, but he abuses you and then turn around wants you to pay it back and or some other weird stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna be the pick me and he gonna leave you for the girl who's breaking his heart and da 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 da. And again, like I said, I agree with some of that stuff, but some of that stuff I also don't like agree with. That's why I said, do your own thing. It's all see if you're okay with 50-50, be okay with 50-50. Don't let nobody try to convince you, you know, the man gotta pay everything. And if you okay with the man, like I'm not judging nobody. Everybody thing is their thing, but just make sure it's something you really want to do and something you're really comfortable with and agree with, opposed to what all these other people are saying. Because I mean, I do agree with like, even though a man probably ain't got it like that, I think he still should try to like romance you and show you something with what he has. There's nothing wrong with a little card and a little nice little note, maybe a couple dollars. You know what I mean? Like, but for somebody who don't come through at all, that's a big problem, especially when they have it. Because like I said, a man who probably ain't so wealthy, he gonna find a way to still try to like come through for you, versus a man who probably has it all and don't try to come through. And then he probably giving the next girl money. You see, like it just be crazy. He said, yeah, stories of men in nursing homes who never have. These are all because they treated their kids like, oh damn. Got divorced because of cheating or gambling, then leaving this world alone. Wow. Yep, make sure it's a two-way thing, because they playing a one-sided game. They up here like it's either the woman's game or the man's game, and it's like it can't be a two-way game because I tried it a little bit. Maybe I didn't try it fully, but I don't know if I don't think the one game is gonna work, whether it's the man or the woman. Because you might think he didn't have one up. Okay, now it's my turn. It's like, does that really work? Is that really the solution? Is that really the answer? That's only making people more frustrated and distance from each other. I don't know. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I like cooking for a man that I feel like is worth it. I would like cooking for my man. But you got these girls like, don't cook for him. That's pick me shit. Da 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 da. And it's like this is something I really enjoy and want to do. Like I want to please my man. Of course, I don't want him to like forget about me or think it's all about him in a relationship. But at the same time, like I'm gonna come through with some stuff too, and I don't want to have to feel like it's a problem or I'm gonna pick Misha for doing it just because I cook for him. Maybe I won't cook every single day, especially if he don't deserve it. But I want to come through. Okay, yes. I have to cook dinner. That sounds. But instead, I think I'm probably gonna have like hamburger helper or something. The other day, I had like steak, mashed potatoes, and all that. Oh my lord, it was everything. But I've been eating good, pretty much, fairly for the most part. Um, but yeah, like, and then we eat the delicious dinner that I made together and just enjoy each other's company. Like, of course, I still want to go out on dates too every now and again. But yeah, like, I'm definitely gonna make my man happy. Because I'm not a selfish person. If I want that advice, I would be selfish. Yeah, but you better order him some takeout. Don't cook. Don't clean. So it's like, don't clean your house. You don't want to have a clean house. That's weird. I get if it's like, he barely working and you're the only one cleaning. That's a little different. But like, just to have a dirty house so you don't look like a so-called picnicia is crazy. At this point, I don't think they really know what a picnicia is. Because I understand that, like, if you letting a guy use you and dog you out and still talk to him and stuff like that, I would kind of, yeah, I would definitely be like, yeah, that's pick me shit. Yeah, yeah. But a little give and take, especially when he's coming through for you, what's the problem? Of his lunch, see, exactly, have him jealous, like, and then they gonna want a woman. See, that's putting good energy out there because, like I said, these fuckboys will try to trick the true men into don't trust these women, they all O's and da 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 da, so they can keep on playing and having women supply and stuff like that. But if they start to see these men how they just getting so much queen treatment and how these women ain't paying attention to these fuckboys no more, the energy is gonna change around. Because then they're gonna start thinking about it like, dang, I really am lonely. It is really more to it than just sex and da 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 da. And I don't have no woman cooking for me. I don't have no woman doing, you know what I mean? And then they gonna start flipping the script. Yeah. Cause some of these men, I've heard a few men. I even had one said it to me. They was like, I don't need no woman. I don't need no female. Da da da. I'm like, okay, I let them go. Cause I know it's true that you do. Matter of fact, I feel like men and women both need each other. Like that's why I feel like, what's the point of fighting and going back against each other and back and forth? Like we need each other. What's going on? But he's like, I don't need a woman. I don't need no female. I'm like, all right. You keep going that route and saying that to every woman and all that and stuff, you are gonna end up lonely as fuck, and then you're gonna look up and wonder why. And maybe some people are actually okay with that. If that's your thing, then hey, all hats off to you. But I know most people ain't trying to be out here lonely. They want somebody, you know. But you gotta have a good attitude about it. You have a good attitude, and that's your ass. Cause yeah, ain't nobody really gonna want to put up with that or be around. And if they do, it's still not gonna be happy. Some people think that, oh yeah, she accept my abuse and this, that, and the third. You still ain't gonna be happy though, and then you wonder why. You're the problem. That's why. You get what you give, okay? But I think I'm having a little bit more better understanding of relationships. I mean, I didn't have, you know, great examples or anything, so it's a learning process and progress and all that. And I think I'm finally kind of like getting somewhere. That's why I'm like, forget these videos. Yes, some information was helpful, but I need to figure out what's really helpful for me and my relationship, because everybody's relationship's gonna look different. Again, some people is gonna agree with the 50-50. Some people are gonna be like 70-30. Some people gonna be like this. Some people is like the men want to do the woman's role and the woman. I mean, whatever works for your household, it ain't nobody else's business. Some people they okay with an open relationship, and whatever works for you. Choose to be with you. Yeah, you show me you come through. It be guys that be leaving girls in the middle of the road, stuck and stranded, and it's like I wouldn't want to be with a guy like that. I want my man to come through, like even if he don't know how to work on cars, which I would prefer him know how to work on cars, but if he didn't, he's still like making sure I'm good. He coming through. He coming to the scene. He trying to figure something out. He paying whatever support he can give, instead of just, oh, I don't know what to tell you. Holler at me when you figure things out. You know what I mean? Like, no, what kind of man is that? And I get some, like maybe it's a different situation if the woman is like violent in the car and causing you harm, and then you like put her out, or thinks she's dangerous, or she's like a bitter baby mama and she just putting you through some hell or something like that. And then I mean, I kind of understand your case, but other than that, you dealing with a woman. I don't care how you dealing with her, even if you just sleep on her or something like that. Like, dang, you don't care enough to at least make sure she okay. It's like, I mean, how you gonna get her booty the next time if you know what I mean? No, if she's down and out, no. But then again, they probably just gonna think, well, I'm gonna go to the next person. And like I said, then they wonder why they lonely, because you just keep going to this, that, and the third, and you're never really like choosing nobody or trying to work on anything with anyone, or I don't know. It's a big mess. That's why people would be like, dating is complicated, dating is da 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 da. But I feel like if we try and all that with the right person, then it don't have to be so complicated. You let an ex walk home in the rain, but I'm pretty sure he probably did like some really hurtful, damaging things, right? You probably just didn't do it for no reason because you didn't care and they didn't mean much to you and you just wanted sex or something. You know what I mean? That's what men do. They just, you know. I'm pretty sure you had a valid reason, you know. Maybe he was getting all crazy and chaotic, and you're like, I don't feel safe. Get out. And he called you out your name. I don't know. Ex's name. See, I mean, hey, you can't have no exes in a relationship now and think it's gonna be peaches and cream like you just about to get a ride home. It's valid to me. Get out. Ooh. I was almost in a similar situation. Like he tried to he was on the phone with his brothers, and I've hung out with his brothers before. And he was acting weird. He was not trying to tell his brothers who he was with. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's the problem? Like, I should have actually put him out to be now that I think about it, but whatever, it is what it is. But I made him tell like who he's with, because it's like, you got me fucked up. Like, what's the problem? Is it another girl trying to hide from? Is it something wrong with your brothers? I don't know, but whatever case may be, you have me fucked up. And he over there talking some, we ain't doing nothing. We don't have to be doing shit. Like, I don't know if he meant like we ain't doing sex and this, that, and that. Or we had went to like to the pond, this pond area here. And they got nice restaurants, nice walking thing, whatever, da 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 da. And then we like rode around and did a couple errands and stuff like that. We don't have to be like kissing and having sex or whatever case may be, or fully in a relationship or anything like that. Like, so I'm like, yeah, you got me messed up, homeboy. But see, I don't want that in my relationship, so that's why I did it that with him, and I'm so glad I did. Imagine if I stayed around, I would probably have a child. He wouldn't be there, and things could have got worse. So honestly, I don't even care no more about the heartbreak or anything like that. I'm just feeling blessed that I walked away with no child with him, and all that good stuff, because that would be horrible. If you ain't loud and proud about me, show me off to the world, you gotta go. I've been attracting so much better options now. More compassionate, understanding, caring, all that. My exes couldn't give two hits, and it's like, how did I even end up with this? And why did I allow this? Like, kind of disappointed, but I'm not beating myself up. It's like, I thought I knew better than that. I thought we was better than that. Like, you know better. But at the same time, at that point, I just feel like I had nobody, and I just wanted love. It was innocent, but it is what it is. I would never let it happen again. I say that. It's like the first mess up, you got me effed up, and you got to get checked, and you got to go. I let too much slide. I let too much go on that I didn't even think I would ever let go on. And I'm just shaking my head like, wow. Like I said, I'm not gonna beat myself up. It is what it is. I would just never let it happen again. I'm weak, okay? Yes. Yeah, be really excited when you see me. Be really excited when I send you a picture of my toes. Be really, you know, just be all in. These niggas be one foot in, one out. Excuse my language. 5 people on live stream. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community posts where I post collected readings that you may resonate with. Share really good advice to my own, others you may want to see. Suggest some video ideas for this channel. Claim your donations, and sometimes I don't get notification. Your YouTube name may be different from PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Chime. Um, yes, I do all kind of readings at mediumship at this time, so that includes sexual readings. Uh, what am I forgetting to mention? Most things are in the description box. If it's not there, please let me know and I will inform you. Thank you. Let these other women know they can't compete with me, kind of thing. That's the type of man, not a man that's putting me in a third party situation and trying to have me compete for him. No, I need the man that's gonna tell other women that like y'all can't compare to his woman kind of energy. It was all backwards. I don't know what I was thinking. I needed somebody to slap me at that point. Like, what are you doing? Like they was trying to get me to convince them that I'm the one. No, you should already know I'm the one. You approached me claiming you really like me, so show it and all that. Don't come around and punish me and try to make me show you why you like me in the first place. It don't even make sense. And whose song was that? Yep. They feel like they can do whatever they want, and you gotta play by their rules and stuff like that. Like, oh, I can text people and do this and the third. I can go out. I can do this. Da 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 da. But you can't. I'm like, what? Excuse me. Because at first I think you was talking about that. Damn, what's his name? Nick Jones, Nicholas Jones, whatever. You got me in chains for your love, but I wouldn't change. But I was like, yeah, that can't be because his is more talking about loving, but and the song you talking about is not loving. By Dream, yeah. Right, like a guessing game. You gotta figure out if he love you not. Well, if you gotta do all that, obviously he don't. Yeah, go back and forth, like, you know. I always said that, but I never listened to my own advice. If it's confusing, it's abusing in some type of way. But I would never listen. But so much is making so much more sense to me now. Like, dang, I was a little dumb. I was a little delusional, or it wasn't really like dumb. It was just overlooking it because I was impatient. I wanted something then. He was looking good. This stupid reason, that stupid reason, you know. Instead of being like, F it, I'll be lonely. I'll work on this. I'll whatever the case, anything but being with this that is bare minimum that I don't. I deserve way more than that. I will even tell him that. I would tell him certain things and still wouldn't leave. I'd be like, I deserve better. You don't know my worth. Blah 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 blah. But I had to tell my own self that. Like obviously, I didn't know my own worth at the time because why would I try to convince him or argue him down? I would just be gone, like out of here. You don't know my worth, so bye. But instead, I'm over there trying to convince him to do better and all that. Like, child. But it would be certain stuff that he'd do that make me kind of, but that was the love bombing, probably the breadcrumbs, the little, thing just to keep around. Especially because there'll be times that I break it off, and then next thing you know, I love you, this, that, and the third. It's like, where was all that before I was about to leave? Just a tactic to keep me around. No, like I really f with you. Send me this R&B song, da 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 da. Da. But it's like, where's the actions, sir? You ain't but made no plans for our future or nothing like that. And it's been how long? Something's very wrong. Right, exactly. Exactly. I was over here blinded by who knows what. Oh man. I think it tricked me because he was my ideal type physically, but he was not my ideal type on the inside. And I think that was a huge problem. You shouldn't have to chase something that wants you, right? Well, I don't think I necessarily chase, but I definitely hold a space that I should not held. Mm, that's a good one. I think. Oh man. Yeah, I just want somebody that treats it delicately. Delicately. I can't talk. Not like step on it. Not literally. Hopefully not literally. That's domestic violence. But yeah, not step on it, stab it, throw it, kick it, all that. You know what I mean? Because that's what it felt like. Or say certain harsh things and they'd be like, I was just joking. I was kidding. Da, 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 da. Like, there's some truth to it. Had you bawling, oh, they would let that woman out. You know, people were waiting. Dang. What is it? What's the series on? Because I'm going to have to watch. Wasn't it like sending her family back? Um, kind of thing. Yeah, you got people that saying that all men cheat, all people cheat. But I don't know. Because I feel like, I mean, I'm not a cheater. I never cheated. And I feel like if I really, really, really love somebody and happy, I don't see the point of even cheating, kind of thing. So, plus I can hold out and be celibate and all. Like, I want to be a cheater. If anything, I let you know something before I leave, or if we agree to, like, you know, spicing it up every once in a while. I don't know. But I feel like certain people's perception could definitely taunt other people's. Netflix, oh, yeah. Oh, okay. This whole time I'm thinking you talking about the other Selena. That's why I was, because she just had a few going on. Oh, okay. I see. Then I definitely gotta watch this then because I need to really know the backstory. Let me prepare to cry. It's always the special ones that gotta go. Oh yeah, please don't spoil it for me. Thank you. Not protecting her in jail. Look, it ain't that much protection she can get. They can think they protecting her. All right. Oh man, you You can't mess with. You shouldn't really be like just messing with people like that anyway. But you definitely can't mess with people who got a whole goddamn team behind them. Everybody on your ass. So good luck. Most people mess with people because they think they weak or they ain't got nobody behind them, and certain reasons. If somebody got a team behind them, whether it's ancestors or fans or whatever the case may be, baby, you're screwed. That's just like some weak men that try to taunt women, but sometimes they check like, wait, you don't have brothers or uncles or this, that, and the third? Just checking in. You know what I mean? And didn't hear about it, right? They probably did. They probably weren't really like successful. And who knows? The Yolanda girl probably got some other people that she was probably in cahoots with. That's probably so called protecting her ass. I don't know. I gotta, cause I ain't really been up on it, So I gotta know the backstory for real. But I know something ain't right. I know that. I know that jealousy is a mother upper. Who knows? She probably is suffering in there, but nobody knows. She probably being haunted. I mean, if I was able to hunt her ass, I'd be hunting the hell out of her. I mean, I am too. I think I got a Pisces rising, so whether or not, I'm definitely a sensitive person, and like I don't cry on movies before. What was that one movie? It was like a love couple movie though, and it's like I think they died together at the end, or one of them died, and or something like that. And I went to the movies and was crying. I was trying to like hide my tears because I'm like, no, no, I'm a thug, I'm a gangster. No, no, no. I was with my friend. She didn't even know I cried. She was so in the to the movies, and I heard it and cleared it up before she got a chance to see me. Oh man, I thought I would never know. But I guess it's just certain types of like movies and certain like situations and dynamics that kind of get me. She was a little sensitive too, but she didn't cry. I used to have a client when I did home health aid. She would cry off movies too. Does she have a bond? Never mind. I probably shouldn't ask that. Just carry on. No, for real. Because you never really know. Because more than likely, you're probably thinking about your own situation, or if you was in that scenario kind of thing. It was like I put myself in their shoes, and I think I was kind of like thinking about a person and everything like that. It's just like imagine if I was in that situation kind of thing, and it's like that's sad. You ever been so hyped about a movie and see it and be like yeah, this is so ass. Like that's how I was with Quiet Place. Like I would want to see it for the longest time. When I seen it, I'm like, really, that's it. But I'm trying to see this new. I was about to say Candyman. I meant Final Destination with Candyman in it, and that movie traumatized me as a kid. Candyman, he scared me for some reason. I think it was all the weird stuff coming out the wall and the hook. I don't know. Just it was just weird and creepy. It's like out of all movies, it could have been movies scarier than that, but that one, I don't know, it did something to me. But Jeepers Creepers didn't even scare me that much as Candyman. It wasn't though. Dang. Oh man. So I seen the trailer for Final Destination, and in my opinion, it's not that appealing because I feel like they're doing more so modern, and I kind of wanted them to stick to the basics of it, like how how they've been doing it. But it's probably still gonna be good though, so I'm gonna give it a chance. What's the degrees? Okay, they claim it's 40. Sounds about right. I mean, it is fairly cold. For the nostalgia aspect, yeah, I get it. I don't know. Did you see the trailer for the Final Destination? Because I feel like if I say certain things, but I mean, neither one of us seen the movie, so it's not necessarily spoiling, but it would be like spoiling the trailer. Yeah, I feel like I hope it's not gonna be predictable. Is what I'm gonna say because the final destinations they did in the back of the day, they did good. Most of those things, deaths and all that. Maybe some were a little predictable, but they did pretty well with keeping your edge and stuff, and what's about to happen. But the trailer kind of seems like most of that is gonna be kind of like predictable. I just hope it don't. Like it could never happen. I'm hollering. No, seriously. It's like who's the writers behind this? I doubt it's the same writers and stuff. I just really hope 414. I'm seeing. Like, please don't be predictable like that. Like, because that's crazy. But I was weak at the end of the trailer when the dude got hit by the bus because he was like, I hope nobody is coming from my family because that would be crazy. And then the bus like hit him. I don't know why that part was funny for me to me though, but barbecue sounds good. The dude I was telling you about, I keep saying Queen and all that. He be like, "Good morning, BBQ," and I play with him. I'm like, "You think of me as barbecue?" He tell him some beautiful black queen. I'm like, all right, could definitely happen, right? Oh man, but yeah, it was like silly stuff, like a little glass fell on the ground. It's like okay. I was like, please. Hopefully that was just like the little stuff that they put, and they didn't really put in like the real good stuff in the trailer, because baby, I wonder what made them put Candyman in the movie. I mean, it's not like he can't be in the movie, but I just wonder, you know. Purple rain, purple rain. We finding love out here. You talking about some corny. I cannot. Yeah. Super. Even the characters look corny. Nah, let me quit. Yeah, but I think you know what I mean though. Oh man, I'm getting old. I'm probably gonna need a nap sometime throughout this day. Let me update this chat once again in case I'm missing messages. It's Cheap Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I'm going to tell you the other day, and I think Ashley too the other day, which is probably not nothing new for you, but I just thought it was funny how this dude supposedly left his girl because she got a BBL. He said he ain't never want her to get it, and she got it anyway. He said it was sticking so bad he couldn't take it, so he left. But other people was trying to tell her that like he just jealous or whatever, that's not the real reason. But even she said it was taking her long to heal, and she kept draining and leaking and stuff, and she wasn't eating properly. So I'm like, what in the world? You said you saw that's gross. I always thought that, and that's one of the reasons why I really bring it up because it confirmed for me. Because like a year or two ago, you know, I was thinking about that, and then that kind of confirms for me. Even doctors was like, yeah, that's possible for it to stink really bad and all that. Because I always wondered, does it stink? Do they fart a lot? Does this go on? In case I ever get it. But I mean, the way everybody's describing it, I don't think I would ever get it. I think I'm fine with what I got. Because I think I'm starting to get my high school booty back. And if that's the case, then I definitely don't need it. But not the money to maintain it. Facts. Right? Because a lot of people be paying these doctors or other people on retreats and friends or whoever to take care of them after that, you know? Because they probably really can't do it themselves. But yeah, even if you didn't have the money, you still can probably follow the doctors or the surgeon, whatever, instructions. Which again, she probably wasn't doing, wasn't eating properly and all that. Probably wasn't cleaning it right or whatever you're supposed to do. I know if I had it, I'm definitely gonna make sure mine don't stink because I don't like to stink. That's hilarious. But for him to actually leave her, I wonder how she feels. She's like, dang. Some people actually think he was really jealous. Like, do you think he was really jealous? I don't know. He could have been maybe. But I'm not Xing out the fact that she stunk. I think she really did. He couldn't take it. So even if he was a little jealous, I think he still thought like she stunk. And I know some guys don't care. Like they still gonna hit it even if it stinks. But I mean, I don't know. Cause a natural kind of booty stink, which you shouldn't. But I'm assuming a BBL stinks way worse with all those open incisions and all that other stuff. Like it's different. Oh man. Maybe he, with the jealousy, maybe he probably did think like she gonna get more attention from guys. I don't feel like dealing with that, and da 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 da. What you want it for? If it's not gonna please me, and I don't know, but I think he really did. Truly, was like this stinks, and I want to go. Like, how can you bear that in the house every day when you come home from work or whatever the case may be? You gotta go to bed and all that, and You trying to sleep and right. I was thinking about that. That'd definitely help because it was too big. Yep. The bigger it is, the harder it is to reach and get back there and do what you got to do and get all in between the crevices and stuff. BBL, BBL. Ooh. I think on a video she was making like a vegetarian lasagna or something. I don't know what she was making. I'm so weak. You talking about a T Rex and tiny hands? Please. I would be. I'm sorry. I would be scared, like, because I don't want to come out botched. And anyway, I don't care what surgery it is. I don't want to come out and my booty's all dripping and sagging and sloppy. One booty cheek way bigger than the other. It's too big for my legs. It's knocking. It's holding me down. It's making me walk funny. I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want no parts. No, keep going. Like keep going. It's a hard knock life for them. No, yeah, it's like don't do me bad. Don't do me bad at all. Uh, this girl had to go like over 10 times to keep getting her booty redone and redone and redone. It's getting very dangerous. And she's still not fully happy with what she got. And that was really wrong with her body in the first place, in my opinion. But it probably was somebody who made her insecure and think otherwise, or maybe it's just herself thought something. I don't know, but it's like chill. You ain't gonna have nothing in a minute to really grab nothing from or do anything with, or you know, putting their pants on. The rest is ridiculous. I'm so weak. You should be able to as well. Yeah. And I mean, this stuff been out for the longest, way before I even thought about it, or way before I even really knew. But a lot of stuff is like that though. But I remember when I was watching like Black Ink Crew and Sky got her booty done, and she was like upset that Donna um, didn't really help her take care of her or something like, or I don't know what she was mad about, but it was something along the lines of that. But yeah, I guess it is really difficult for somebody to really do it by themselves. Not impossible, but I guess people really prefer for somebody to help them because it's like kind of hard to move around and stuff. She's like, yeah, because it's her job, right? If I remember, I think the part she was mad about, 'cause she said, "I paid for you to come down here and help take care of me." I guess she was mad because it's like I paid you for the service, like I just didn't want you to. I don't know, but anyways, the girl was mad. Came in a dang on tattoo shop and kicked the couch and put a hole in it. Now you gotta come out of pocket again. Oh man. But yeah, I'm going on another social media break. I'm seeing too much stuff. Too much stuff. And most of it I don't want to see, especially if it got anything to do with racism. I don't want to see it, so all it's gonna do is make me upset. I'm like, I'm getting off this stuff. Ain't supporting Target. It's a lot. It's too much going on. I wonder what it's a dog on the loose across the street at my neighbor's house. I wonder what's so attractive about their house to the dog because he stay over there. He ain't going nowhere else. And I don't think that's his owner. I think he's a stray. But it's like he mainly goes over there. Unless it was a previous owner. I don't know. But I'm just being nosy. Only because the new curtains I got is kind of see through and I get a little bit more of a view. She could have hired, right. She probably was being cheap. They probably was going to cost more. Just in case something happened, right. Sure, I probably do the job if somebody paid me. But then again, if it's like I got to be at your beck and call every single second, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And then I don't know because if you got to wipe their head, I don't know. It ain't like I ain't did it before in home health aid, but still, it's like to keep on doing it purposefully. And nah, I didn't want to do it then. Can't believe I did it. We are all crazy. Exactly. Sitting on eating crab legs. Woo! Cut it out. Don't get me started. I ain't had a good seafood boil in a minute. And I hate to see somebody throw it away. Hurts my heart. Usually I ain't the type to judge people about what they eat and all that. But it kills me to see somebody throw seafood boil out. You could have gave that to me. Let me know. Say something. Say something before you do that. I'm so weak. Keep that stinky fish humanity. Please. Ugh, stop it. I can't go back. I'm sorry. I think I did my dues and just dues and all that with home health aid and pretty much everything in my past. I think I did my just dues. I don't want nothing to do with it. I want to start a whole completely different, brand new chapter. Different lover, different car, different this, that, and the third. Just I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of the past. I'm over it. F depression, PTSD, and all that. I am over it. Ooh, you supposed to help me. Oh, I thought you was talking about okay, girl. My mind, get my mind out of the gutter. But no, for real. But some of them seafood boils ain't even good unless you had a sauce. I remember when mine dropped. I almost shed a tear. I had just got the order. It was all hot and fresh and everything, and I was coming up the stairs, tripped, and it fell. Automatically had hair on it and all. I'm like, it's over. It was over. I almost went to the place and got another one, but the place is so far, so I just had to suffer. Okay, definitely will tear it up. Tear it up. Tear it up. Hey, tear it up. 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 You said would have cried. I definitely was about to. Oh, I cried inside. Oh man, and I had catfish too with it. Was pissed. That's my favorite. Was not in the mood. And not only that, I paired it with like a biscuit from a different and some other stuff from another restaurant. Like it was a meal. Hands down, it was a meal, and yeah, I was hopeless. But I bet you'll never drop the seafood board, or nothing ever again. And I think it might have also been the way they kind of like packaged everything too. Because if you fall with a seafood boil in a bag, you might be all right. But they had it in that little plastic little foil thingy, little pan thingies or whatever. It's going down, down, baby. But it was nice talking to you, love. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this live stream. I had to put this phone on a charger. I'm about to do my hair. I get some schoolwork out the way and just enjoy the rest of the day. Uh, I don't know if y'all can tell, but the sun is out and it looks nice, but it don't feel nice. That's the tricky part. But I'm loving it. I hope all is well, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. The next live stream, I'm going to be doing the guessing games. I tried to do it the other day, but nobody really came in. So hopefully, maybe tomorrow. And yeah, you too, love. Much love and blessings. And if you come title, then you know yours are automatically, a given. I am thirsty and I'm hungry and I am out.